Ladies and gentlemen, the American Jury and Bulldog Nation, we have a great show for you and lots to cover, so let's get to it. Big day in history, I have to start with. The Battle of Hastings, 1066, the Norman Conquest. William the Conqueror killed Harold II of England and took over. And England was never the same. The French really influenced England from there on. Charlie Kirk is going to receive the Presidential Medal of Honor on his 32nd birthday today by President Trump. Trump, military pay. He has told Hegseth and others to figure out a way to pay the military through tariffs, redirecting research funds, however they have to do it to keep the military paid. Nice little countermeasure against the Chuck Schumer shutdown. Speaking of shutdown, Johnson says we're barreling towards the longest shutdowns in American history. Today is day 14th. It's the fourth longest. The longest was 35 days from December 2018 to January 2019. This is going to be the longest shutdown of the Trump administration. There was from 21 days under Clinton, 17 days under Carter, 16 days at Obama, the 14 days now. Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene is just full-blown out, so to speak, with the Trump administration, just doing what she wants to do, saying hell with everybody, throwing in with Thomas Massey. Ugh. By the way, I never did care for Marjorie Greene Taylor, even when she was part of our team. Just too much, too much. Texas, 30 missing children were rescued and called Operation Lightning Bug. How is it that 300,000 children get abducted in this country every year? Who are they? Where do they go? Why are they not reported by law enforcement? I mean, this is insane. CCP, that's right, the Communist Party in China. There's apparently some donors connected to them that have donated to Mickey Sherrill, the Democrat candidate for New Jersey governor. There was a donation from Penny, Ching Chang Chang Hua Hao. No, it was from Penny. Mitt Romney's. See, you can see the only group you can't mock is blacks. You're allowed to make fun of everybody but blacks these days. Mitt Romney's sister-in-law, Carrie Elizabeth Romney, was found dead, sister-in-law by virtue of marriage to her brother, in a California garage adjacent to Felicia Town Center shopping mall. Scott filed for divorce in June. Sad. No foul play expected. John Jr. is saying, hey, View co-host Alyssa Farah vowed to wear a MAGA hat if Trump got all the Israeli hostages out. Don Jr. and I are waiting for her to wear the hat. Lending Tree CEO Doug Lebda, 55, died in an ATV death on his own North Carolina farm. Folks, I don't know, this happens all the time. I'm so glad I and my children did not drive ATVs, do not drive motorcycles. I know so many people whose life completely changed as a result of these accidents. 55 years old, CU, that's how he dies. Newsom signed a bill banning the new sales of new Glock guns in California. Yeah, that's going to do a lot of good. Ellen Greenberg, this has been an ongoing story, whether she committed suicide or not in Philadelphia. You ready for this? She was stabbed 20 times, including once right back there. They said her death was a suicide. She's got to be the only person that ever committed suicide by stabbing herself 20 times and not dying until the 20th. This is a wild story. Hospital lost a baby. Neurosurgeon Dr. Sudis Ebenzer is suing Hurley Medical Center in Flint, Michigan. They lost track of a 12-month-old with a traumatic head injury resulting in delays and failures in the child's care on December 9th, 2022. It is wild. He prepared for surgery, yet was informed the child transferred to another hospital. The infant died the next day. Wow. Wow. Naked cyclists flood Portland streets in protest of Trump's troop threat. How come naked people that protest like this are never good looking? They're always ugly. Sabrina, have you ever protested in the nude?
No.
Me neither. World news. Trump went to Egypt after the Israeli deal to sign the historic Gaza peace plan and ceasefire agreement at the summit and got a 4-minute ovation. The Democrats, silence about Gaza. 20 hostages released, 1,900 Palestinian prisoners released. No, they're not saying anything about it. Why not? They got the peace they wanted, right? Trump urged Israeli President Isaac Herzog to pardon Prime Minister Netanyahu yesterday. Very publicly he did. Israel Award. Donald Trump, according to Netanyahu, should receive the Israeli Nobel Peace Award. It's never been given to anybody outside of Israel. He wants Trump to get one. Tomahawk missiles to Ukraine. Trump is going to be meeting with Zelensky in Washington on Friday to discuss this. Biden and Blinken both claimed that they laid the groundwork for the peace deal yesterday. Oh, they're so pathetic. So pathetic. I don't like Pope Leo. Pope Leo says that the Americans' immigration policy is all wrong. Hey, Leo, give to Caesar what is Caesar, to God what is God. Stay out of our politics, Leo. Pop culture. Alec Baldwin crashed his wife's Range Rover with his brother Stephen in the car in the Hamptons. All unharmed. Says a garbage truck cut him off. Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez, who were on the red carpet being friendly with Kiss of a Spider Woman, might be back together, they say. Wow. And how you like this? Death by your own dogs. Jesus Castillo was killed by 2 pit bulls in Ratcliffe, Texas. A neighbor attempted fighting him off with a machete after hearing screaming for help. Deputy arrived, dog was still latched. How bad of an owner do you have to be killed and eaten by your own dogs?
Not bad at all, because they're vicious.
I know. Pit bulls. Sports Without Boundaries. Falcons 24, Bills 14. That's an upset. Bears 25, Commanders 24. Last second field goal. That's an upset. Dale Earnhardt Jr. hasn't spoken to stepmother Teresa in years. Still hopes they can make up. Bill Belichick says he is not leaving University of North Carolina. All rumors as such are false. The Titans fired Brian Callahan. Team not demonstrating sufficient growth under leadership. First NFL coach to be fired during the current season. He was the Bengals' former offensive coordinator. And Thor Bjornsson, 1,124 pounds world deadlift record. Yikes. 49ers lost linebacker Fred Warner, dislocated broken right ankle injury, seasoning injury. They've lost Bosa, now Warner, their 2 best defensive players. Aces 97, Mercury 86. The Aces win in 4 games, the WNBA Finals. Nobody cares. Let me tell you who does care about. Major League Baseball, Dodgers 2, Brewers 1. Snell held the Brewers to 1 hit. The guy that got the hit, he picked him off. Crazy. Mariners 10, Blue Jays 3. They're up 2-0. Dodgers, Brewers play again tonight. And your Shakespeare insult of the day is, don't be an abortive, loathed cockroach. I love these. This is the Bulldog. Every dog has their day. Have a wonderful day.